kind of difficult to tell because elves are all like rather androgynous.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I will pipe up to the group. We have an important thing to discuss still before we go anywhere. What are we going to do with Lars's body?
Well, without Fluffy, I don't think we can take it.
I mean, we clearly could. It would just take us longer. We should at least. What do I know about Dragonborn funerals and proceedings after death?
Well, you know that a simple burial would probably suffice.
Then that's what I'm going to suggest to the group. None of us, I'm assuming, have shovels, so this is going to be a bit of a hassle, but I am going to be quite insistent about us digging out a grave for Lazardin, unless we want to carry him with us.
I think it's impractical to bring him with us. As much as I'd like to get him to Temple of Bahamut, I don't think we can.
Bahamut?
Lars here, point to the dead Dragonborn, was a follower of Bahamut.
Do you know who that is?
Do you have paladins in the Underdark?
You probably don't actually. I imagine that you wouldn't be too knowledgeable. I mean, you can maybe roll a religion check if you want, but I assume that you are the religious goings of the surface world were probably your best.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, as a noble, that's exactly the kind of education you get.
Bahamut, I think I've read about this before. Is it some kind of dragon?
Yeah, he's the dragon god.
Right.
He's the dragon of dragons.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've heard of this then, apparently.
Apparently.
Jesus. So,
World Religions was James's favorite class in school.
Yeah. So, you're going to dig a hole in the stone?
Is it a stone or is it
There's
like
no
a
dirt.
stone?
There's no dirt.
Is it? Yeah. Are we just surrounded by rock, or?
So you would, it is pretty much rock everywhere. You would probably need some tools to start digging right here. Though Janice does know that there may be softer patches of land somewhere else, but right here you would have to have probably some tools or some magical means or something.
Okay. So I tell the group this, that not all of the floor is the same in the caves, but again, I haven't been in the tunnel ahead yet, so
Do we just
we'll just have to cover him with stones, and I guess it will have to make do. It's not a very pleasant experience, but it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But first, on Lazardin's person, what weapons did he have?
A great sword and I think shortest sword. No, a mace. A great sword and a mace.
Does he have a heavy armor?
Lazardin was wearing chainmail.
Which is that heavy or not?
Yes, it's quite heavy, yeah.
Would I be able to carry all of Lazardin's like inventory items, or no?
I mean, especially the armor, not really.
Not the armor, then. Like, just like move. Like hypothetically, if I were to move his stuff onto my stuff, so I was then carrying more stuff, would that
Yeah,
work?
I mean, Lazaldin doesn't have much special stuff on him. But yeah, you could carry it.
I think we could give the greatsword to
Could we see the inventory, even if it's just like a screenshot of it, to see if there's anything in particular to?
I can tell you what there is. So
Okay.
there's a holy symbol of Bahamut, a great sword, a shield, a mace, chainmail, an arms box, blocks of incense, 2 of them, censer, vestments, a backpack, a blanket, 10 candles, 1 tinderbox, 2 rations, and 1 water skin.
Okay. I'd like to take the water skin, the rations, the blanket, and
I think we should take the sword and the holy symbol and maybe
No, the
drop it
holy
off.
symbol is staying with his body.
Oh
and
no, I
I'm
meant
going to-
I didn't mean to keep it for us. I meant to drop it off at the Temple of Bahamut, but yeah, we can bury it with him. That's okay too.
I say we bury him with his weapon and his symbol.
Okay.
But yeah, I would take the rations and the water skin and the blanket.
Okay.
So can I add that to my inventory then?
Yep.
Okay.
You have a bit more food.
Rations. Turn that up to 7. Do I have a blanket? No, I don't. So add 1 blanket. And then I'd ask Celeste to help me move him to a corner of like, so he's just not in the middle of the tunnel that we're in, and then start carrying and lifting rocks or debris, I guess, to makeshift grave for him.
Celeste will definitely help with that. And she will be silent throughout the whole thing. Oh,
Yep.
BRB.
All right. So you bury Lazaldin under some rock.
And then I guess I'll lead a small funeral procession, saying some words of remembrance, and finishing off in Draconic. May you continue on the path you chose in death, and may Bahamut watch over you. And then, yeah, just moment of silence, I'm assuming. Unless anyone else wants to say anything.
Throughout this, Janice is like standing back a bit, not to intrude on your moment, but very interested, like sort of with like an anthropologist's gaze, watching the proceedings.
Yep.
And then, once that's all done, I guess I'll start off with the group to the direction that Yanis didn't come from.
All right.
Yeah.
Should I lead the way then?
Sure.
Onwards then. And I'll start leading the group through the tunnel with my fantastic 120 feet of dark vision.
Yep. So you start traveling through the tunnels, and I guess Janice might at some points like give you some information about what you're seeing as everything is really dark. It's you see stuff that is completely like alien to you. You see weird, slightly glowing mushrooms and stuff like that, which and some plants which you realize like how does this plant like live here, but Janice might explain to you about a sort of magical energy that is all around in the Underdark that some of these plants feed on instead of sunlight, and those are pretty much the stuff that you can eat around here.
I point out what's poisonous and what's not, to the best of my ability, of course. And
Yeah, I mean, I think you probably know quite well what is poisonous.
and if I don't,
making up the Latin names of
yeah,
plants.
if I don't, I just make up something. Nobody will notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, so the you do notice, all of you except for Janice, of course, you notice that the air in here feels different. It feels like it's a little bit harder for you to breathe, or it takes you a little bit more to breathe, and it's overall it's a very confusing experience, and you are like I want you to understand that you're like completely out of your element in here. This place is very, very different to what you're used to on the surface. But yeah, you, with the guidance of your new friend, you kind of maintain some understanding of what's happening. Because as you walk through the caves, like you keep on walking. It takes you hours. You're just going and going, and there's no sense of like what time it is. It seems like the shadows are moving every now and then. It's very confusing, and probably without Janice's help, you would be in some trouble around here, trying to maintain your composure.
And I'm also gonna ask questions like about what the surface is like, so you guys get the impression that this is a topic that I'm very curious about. Like,
Pretty big, pretty open.
I describe grass in excruciating detail.
so, is it like moss?
No, it's more like feathers almost.
Feathers?
Or well, no. Oh, would you have things with feathers? Trying to think. Oh, it's like little pieces of paper.
Huh. And
Like little small pieces of green paper, and then it's all around. I mean, it's organic like moss. Yeah, it's the color of moss. Yes.
okay.
It doesn't feel
So
like it at all.
usually red and purple then?
No, it's green. It's always green.
Okay.
Sometimes tan if it's dead.
Mm-hmm. And so you can write on it then?
No. I was just trying to describe like the way it feels to your hand. Yeah. No. It's everywhere. It's green on.
And so who's your matriarch then?
We don't have a matriarch. We have kings. We have rulers.
But your personal one, like.
Oh, my mom's pretty great. She's awesome. Is that what you were asking?
I guess she's your matriarch. Yes.
I haven't seen my mother in quite a while. She's probably the best matriarch out of all of us. Probably in physical sense,
So
definitely.
you're
definitely.
nobility too, then?
Well, I'd say my mother is very noble. Yes. Nobility
Sad orphan
is maybe a different thing.
I guess this is something that I'll have to see for myself when we reach the surface. Do I get the sense that this tunnel is going up or down or in any particular useful direction?
Well, not
Straight
not
down.
really. Like well, it's not going down. At least, like you can you know that you're not going deeper. The others here have no idea, but you are used to going around here, so you know that it's like you're pretty much on a level surface right now, just going about. But there's not the tunnel doesn't really fork anywhere right now. It's just been going pretty straight. So another topic that you might be discussing is the fact that I would note that I don't think any of your characters have ever seen a dark elf. They are very rare on the surface. There are some, but I don't think you've ever... you at least haven't met anyone in these adventures yet, I don't believe. And so yeah, Janice's appearance is probably quite strange to you.
I mean, if you guys can see, I think there's a picture in the thing in the Roll20.
Oh yeah.
Janice.
Approximately, but that also
Yeah.
backstory stuff. So I don't know if you want to spoiler yourselves. Who knows?
I feel like Mervyn probably would have put 2 and 2 together and been like, this looks like an elf, but also
Edgy.
but also underground and has never been to the surface.
Yeah, you can also notice like the eyes and the pupils are like big.
Does Janice have the red eyes?
No, she has like violet or something or blue, like standard drow eyes, but the pupils are like pretty large to see in the dark.
Yeah.
I would like to point out that it is kind of funny, the idea that the drow would have darker skin when they don't receive sunlight.
Yeah,
Well, actually,
just like the general like D&D lore. It's like you would think it would be the reverse.
Well, it's camouflage, of course.
Oh, I see. Yes.
And I demonstrate by like trying to hide in the shadows.
Oh, very cool.
I thought most things on the Underdark use like sound instead of like sight because there's no light in here. I don't know how that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, Janice knows that there's like a lot of creatures that do rely only on sound, but a lot of creatures do also see in the dark, and that's kind of they see with this same sort of dark vision as you know, even Mervyn.
Yeah, magic identity. Magic.
Mervyn sees so they don't exactly see light in the sense, and they don't see color, so yeah, the underground world can sometimes be quite drab in coloration.
So when I was describing green,
well, of course I've seen green before.
Yes. Okay.
Of course.
Anything beyond moss that you've seen green?
Some mushrooms would be green, right?
Well, yes, and of course, high fashion comes in all
Yes.
colors.
Yes.
And things like snakes.
What kind of high fashion is Janice wearing right now?
Leather armor. Let's see.
High fashion.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly what Mort's wearing for some reason.
Basically, like it's like a nice leather armor thing, and in generally like not like super ultra nice clothes, but like it does look like rather pristine, unworn. There's not a lot of like dirt or scuff marks or broken seams or anything like that. In general, like pretty nice.
Unlike everyone else in this party.
Yeah. Oh, and like all of like the little accoutrements, like the little clasps and buttons, and like the grip on my rapier. It all it's like super shiny, like polished. And in fact, the light spell that you guys are presumably using is like occasionally causing like little reflections to go everywhere.
Cool.
In
Yeah.
comparison, Mervin is always covered in soot.
No matter what.
No matter what. Even when we
You
were at
just
that dinner
had a-
party.
You just
always.
had a bath. How are you sitting inside the bath? You're underwater. I don't understand how you still.
Yeah, but so yeah, you keep traveling. As said, like you don't exactly know what time it is. Anybody else? Janice is also like you don't have because you don't have access to any sort of timekeeping device that they use in the Underdark right now. You wouldn't be exactly sure about like what time it is either, but it's like in our terms, it is getting closer to an evening, and like the rest of you probably like start maybe feeling it a little bit, just through your like biological clock saying that getting a little tired for the day. But as you've been going through these monotonous tunnels, conversing with each other, telling stories about the surface and about the Underdark, you come across an opening, which you notice, like the tunnel kind of opens up into a cavern, a larger cave, and you see a sort of teal, quite like bright glow in there. So you see light in the tunnel or in the cavern.
Do
What's
I
the light?
recognize the color of this glow?
No, this is not. No, this is not something that you would. Well, yeah, no.
Should I make a survival check or?
No, I mean, at this point, when you just see the glow, you don't know what it is.
Oh.
If you go into the cavern, maybe then.
Why not? I'm a tour guide. I confidently walk. Keep going.
All right. Let me bring you to the map. I ask you not to move around just yet, but just so you can actually just see with your own eyes what's going on. Let me make sure that
Does that
yes.
mean my drawing's going?
There we go. Hello. Why is it not moving you? Did it move you?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so this place is dark. I'll let you know, Tillman, that since your character has dark vision, you see like the area right next to you, or where you are, is light. So anybody else can also see that. Also, I have no idea why my mouse is like doing a left click here constantly. Well, anyways, so that is something that even characters without dark vision can see. But then you can see on the side there's this sort of red tint to what you see on the map, and that is the area that is being shown by your dark vision. So that's something that the
Okay.
others wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to see, or the ones who don't have dark themselves. So yes, for some of your characters you don't see much, others you actually see a little bit more. But yeah, you come across this lake with some glowing glowing lights in it. Janice, give me an Arcana check.
11.
All right. You do not. Trying to get Roll20 to work. You do not specifically know what this phenomenon is, or what it's
Does
related to.
does the air feel magical?
Yes, it does. It does. All of you can feel like there's something strange about this cave.
Mm-hmm.
And as you go in there and observe, the ones of you who can see further away, I think Janice can see the whole thing, right?
120 feet. There's a
Yeah,
ruler.
you can see the whole thing.
Yeah,
I
no
was
problem.
yeah. So you can tell that there's well, just as you can see, you can look on the map yourself. You can see that there's 3 openings out of this place. One like 2 in the far side of the cavern, on the other side of this small lake that you have come across, and then 1 to your side on the side that on your left side, kind of from where you're facing. And the others, probably, I do believe you can't really tell much, because of your. No, I mean, so who has a light spell on them?
I do.
Celeste has one. What's the distance on that?
20 foot bright, 20 foot additional dim.
All right. Let me add that to your character.
Are you using dynamic lighting?
Yep. And Mort as well. I am making the assumption, since you have these magical light sources, you are probably not using any torches in addition to that.
Yeah.
Right now. So yeah, you can also probably tell now from the map that there's an entrance to the west. But yeah, otherwise it's a pretty like big cavern all of a sudden compared to everything else. The air here feels much fresher than it was in the tunnel. And yeah, the only like defining features that you see around is the lake. You see, in fact, a minecart out there. And but in the lake you see these glowing lights and some like it almost seems like there's some colored bubbles going around beneath the surface, or something along those lines. But as you take all of this in, you see on the far side of the lake, those who can see it, you see, and the others, you hear a creature emerges out of the lake and it gives it looks at you, and it gives a deep growl.
Do I recognize what this is?
You do not.
I'm gonna.
And then we're gonna actually, for real this time, we're gonna remove all turns and add some turns. And you may roll for your initiatives.
Oh shit!
The
Why didn't I
creature.
add it to
My token
Uh,
thing wasn't linked.
Oh, it's
But
here.
Oh, I think it should be correctly linked.
Is it?
Oh no, you need to so you need to click on the token first, but don't worry about it. I can put them in manually as well.
it's not selectable for me anyway. So
It's not?
nope.
Huh. Hold on. Controlled by character settings, and Janice is controlled by.
I can try dragging my thing from the.
Should be.
There we go. Wait, I still can't move it. I can just create more copies of myself.
Are you using the correct tool, the select tool?
Oh nope. That's
Okay.
the problem. I'm in pan mode. Okay, yeah, there
okay.
we go.
All right, good. So you have control. Okay, let me insert the thing is here. Todd gets 10. Fred gets a 5. And Janice
Just
had
to
a
be clear,
10.
the sea monster is this thing over here, right?
It's an underwater panther.
So it's yeah. So oh yeah, because it's in the light, you can actually see it. So yeah, out of the water comes out a well, you can recognize it if you know what a panther is. You can recognize it as that, or then some other cat creature.
I'm right.
Yeah, it is. It is like a panther, like a feline creature. It is. It seems like the creature itself is mostly black, but is glowing with the very same tint of teal that the that the pools in the water also glow. So it has this sort of it kind of glows with that same color, and it also has the same coloration kind of going through its fur. And it is also, I would note, quite large. It is not the size of your your regular house cat.
Can I say something
Now,
to it?
can you say something?
Yeah, to it.
On your turn.
Okay.
But let me get the roll for it as well. It's initiative. What? Okay. You got a 6. All right. It growls at you aggressively, ready to attack. So, Celeste.
All right. Seeing that the thing is ready to attack, that's poised to pounce on us, I will 1, 2, 3 move 15 feet up and take the dodge action, and I will not rage yet.
Okay. Move it.
Everyone stay behind. That's it.
How high is the ceiling?
It's like wait, calculations. Yeah, it's like 60 feet.
Okay. I would like to cast Spider Climb on myself.
Okay.
And I would like to crawl up the walls. And move towards the panther, but I'd like I guess over near where Celeste is. I just want to be up high enough that the panther can't really attack me unless somehow
so
it
can
has
you-
ranged attacks.
Can you post the spell in there?
Specify. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry.
The spider climb, yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why Roll20 is like I'm trying to like click on things and it's just being really slow.
Roll20 is Roll20
Spider
sometimes.
climb.
Great, but sometimes it's weird. So you just gain yeah, it's just equal to your speed. Okay, so
Yeah.
Is
I
Which is
mean,
only 30.
Is this the
yeah,
part
I
where
mean,
we go
you'll have
spider elf?
you'll have to tell me how high you want to go,
Yeah.
and that then yeah, that kind of determines where you can end up.
The panther is how big?
It
Like
is
the size of a real panther?
well, no. Actually, I mean, I don't know how large a panther is, but it is. It's kind of quite a bit bigger than that. It is like large sized in D&D terms.
Okay. So would you say that 15 feet up the wall? Would you say that 15 feet up the wall is out of swiping range
I mean,
for the cat? Or should I go
I
up
don't
higher?
know. I don't know what you would say.
Right. Okay.
All that
Let's go.
I
Let's
would
go
say
15.
is
Fine.
that
Let's go 15.
it commands a 10 by 10 feet
Got it. Okay.
area.
I will go up. I will go
battle.
up 15 feet up the wall, and then I guess go 15 feet forward.
Yeah, so you
So
can
then-
move along the wall.
I guess I'm sort of. Yeah, I guess I'll go. Like
No, I mean
over here.
you'll have to move
I'll be
along
right
the wall. Yeah.
there.
So
Okay. And then I yeah. More. And then I will command Todd to move forward. And Todd will move. Sorry. Actually, no, I will command I will not tell Todd to do anything. Todd will simply take the dodge, and he will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 squares? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Todd is in the front here. Actually, yeah. Right there. Okay.
So let's
That's my turn.
specifically said stay behind, and Todd runs ahead.
Yep.
I'm behind Todd.
But I'll note, by the way, Kate. I think it's probably just that your internet connection has some slight trouble right now because your camera is also cutting in and out. But
Yeah.
but it's fine. We can hear you fine and
Yeah.
everything. So no worries there.
Okay.
Okay. So that is Todd, get out of here. Janice.
Yes, I would like to use my insightful fighting ability. And that means the whatever has to make a charisma deception check against my insight.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll insight.
Yeah, you do an insight check, and I will do the deception,
Oh, that's
which
But I don't think a panther can deceive very well.
Oof. 15 beat you.
Okay.
So it
So
got
I
a lucky
don't.
roll. But I do believe you, like, there is no reason you can't use that every turn, right?
No, it just
Yeah,
I can do
yeah.
whatever I want. It's a bonus
Yeah.
action. Then I'm going to instead move up, like up against this wall here,
Yep.
and use my action to attempt to like hide myself up against it, become less visible.
All right. So you're trying to stealth.
Yeah,
Yep. Make a stealth roll.
24.
Okay.
And I believe that is everything I can do.
Yep. Then it's Mort.
I'll be right back in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I am going to cast Chill Touch on it. Does a 19 hit?
Oh yeah. For some reason I was like, chill touch. Isn't that a touch spell? But no, it's like a touch, a long
Yeah,
touch.
it's not even cold damage.
Yeah.
It's a
It's just
spell.
it's a chilly attack. But yeah, 19 hits. Yeah.
Alright.
You may roll your
That is
damages.
3 damage.
Oh. Okay.
That was just sad. There's no creature around it, right?
No.
Okay, and
I feel bad that we're gonna kill this kitty cat
I am going
because it's probably just protecting its house.
yeah, it do be like that in the Underdark. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that will be it.
All right. Then it is the cat. It growls at you, and you are somewhat taken by surprise by the fact that the creature just sort of it just walks over the water, and let's see where it ends up.
I thought you were gonna say, to your surprise, it like doesn't move towards you, and I was gonna be like, oh yeah, we
To
can
your
just
surprise,
leave.
it is
But no.
already dead. But no, it so it moves up there, and then it gives this sort of deep growl. It looks at you, and um its its skin seems to gain an additional like glow to it. There's like some extra glowy bits coming up on its skin, which seems like some sort of magic that it casts.
Doesn't somebody have a speak to animals?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could try that.
And I do believe that is. Oh, nah, nah, nah. It does nothing else. Frid.
So I move 1, 2. And then you're actually on the lines of what I was thinking, KK. I cast Speak with Animals, and speaking. Can you? Do I have to choose the beast? 'Cause it just says communicate with beasts.
Yeah, I think you can just. You don't need to. You can speak with. Any
I don't need to
animals.
know what species this is to be able to.
No.
As
No.
long as
Okay.
it's a beast.
Magic.
Then I'll speak to it. Hello, kitty cat. Please don't hurt us.
Are you trying to persuade it?
If you're more
I guess I am. Yes.
Okay.
Animal
Give me a
handling.
give me a persuasion.
Persuasion.
when you're persuading in battle, does it is it harder?
Well, I mean, definitely, like if somebody's
Or
already.
is that just no, that's just with charm. That's like with charm. I'm thinking of the charm person rules
Well, we haven't inflicted
where it like
damage yet,
We
right?
have. We have.
We have.
Then-
Yeah.
Mort
Yeah,
did.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah. The creature looks at you and is sort of surprised at you speaking to it. But perhaps more to your surprise, it replies to you in common, and and it says it just says it tells you that I must flee.
Oh no.
I have food.
I have some
I'd
lovely
like to pull out
jerky.
a ration and throw the ration towards it.
Do you?
Yeah, I'd like to throw one of my rations towards it. Preferably one ration that has like some kind of meat in it.
Yeah, that would be an action.
Yep, I'll do that then.
Yep. You I'll let you throw it this time without a roll.
Yay!
We'll say you are trained enough with throwing food around that you're able to throw it towards the creature. Yeah, it doesn't seem slightly interested in the slice in that.
You said you were hungry. Here, it's food. Eat it.
He feeds on souls.
Yeah, there's like 5 snacks just walking around.
If only we had good berries.
Do
He's
you do
ignoring
something
us.
else?
I don't think there's anything I can do. I've cast a spell. I've spoken. I've done an action. So I guess that's my turn. If he doesn't.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. Speak with. Well, we can let it slide this time. I forgot to speak with. You can speak with animals, so that was your action already.
Is a spell? Can you? But technically, correct me if I'm wrong. Would I still be able to make an attack if in range?
If it's an action spell, then no.
Yeah, like
You
speak with animals says specifically casting time is one action, so it takes your regular action to cast that.
Unless you have a bonus action attack.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. But it's fine. We can say that you were able to bonus action that you used your bonus action and rest of your movement or something to throw your food around.
Not like it really helped. So.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Frid's turn then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, it is Celeste.
Hearing all of this and seeing that the creature essentially ignored free food and is going for the harder food, she will go into a rage, run up, and recklessly do a side cleave with her great axe. The normal great axe, not the magical one.
Yep. I like that you specifically don't want to use that.
Advantage, reckless. I'm assuming the 12 misses.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. Then one more as the cleave misses, as the axe goes wide, she will dig her feet in and stop the axe mid swing and just bring it back.
Yep.
And that will be my turn.
Yep, that's a hit. That's a crit.
Yep. That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, let me just add that.
It's 33 damage.
What a hit.
For reference for Tillman, Celeste carries 2 great axes now, and one of them happens to be slightly cursed.
Just slightly.
Yeah, it is like a +1 great axe, but it has the additional thing that if you fail an attack roll, you gotta do a wisdom saving throw or take a little bit of damage. But yeah,
It thirsts for blood.
yeah. Then it is Spider Mervin.
Spider Mervin does whatever Spider Mervin does.
Spider Mervin. Spider Mervin will crawl like scurry over Mort and Janice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll go over here, kind of close to Todd. And he will attack twice with his crossbow.
Double shot.
Come here. Come here. Yes, my double shot. 1. And
Machine gun.
2.
Well, that's well, yeah. I'll let you guess what happened.
Oh.
Those are some
Spider Mervin is just off his game. Overcome with grief.
beautiful
just
shots.
Totally whiffs it. Just totally misses this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then
totally misses
it's
this
I
panther.
believe Todd then
And
probably.
Todd. Yeah. And then I'll Todd do anything else? You know what Todd's gonna do actually? He's gonna use one of his things that heals himself. I will command Todd to repair himself, and he restores 2d8 plus 3 hit points. Whoops, 2d8.
So with your rolls, 5 damage? No, it was actually 30.
13, which brings him easily back up full.
Yep.
And then he'll move just like over here. So hopefully if anyone else moves towards the panther, he's in range of protect. Let me fix his health. Okay, and that's the whole thing.
Right. Then
All
Janice.
God does.
All right. using the poisoner feat, I am going to apply one of my doses of poison to an arrow, and from my concealed position, am I in stealth, or did the?
Yes, you may fire with advantage.
Okay, so I get my sneak attack, short bow with advantage. So does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay, and then that's 12 sneak attack plus 6 piercing, and then the poison damage. Oh, ignore the second sneak attack.
Sneaky poison.
Sneaky poison. Poison is 5 damage, but it has a DC 14 Constitution save. Otherwise, it becomes poisoned.
All right.
And takes half damage.
So what was the DC again?
14.
Oh yeah, it says right there. Thanks. Okay. Yep. It fails that, so it is poisoned. I'll put that green one
Very
on there
cool.
to remind us of the poisoning. Very cool.
And then, so that means now that it is poisoned, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah.
And I am going to use my movement to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not into the water, but like a bit closer to the edge.
Yeah. Okay.
And that concludes my turn.
All right. Mort.
Right. I am going to cast a spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Right over there. I've sent you an image on Discord. You can use that if you'd like.
Sure.
Does an 18 hit?
Hold on. Give me a second. So where did you want this weapon to be?
Like directly behind it.
Here?
Yeah.
Yep. So 18 does hit.
That is 11 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to sort of... would telekinesis affect this creature, or is it way too big?
What did the telekinesis say?
Doesn't give,
It
it
does not
doesn't give like
specify.
a weight limit.
Okay, yeah. Then, I mean, you can try.
Yeah, one sec. It has to survive a strength check.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just check real quick.
If it fails the shove, is it just moved or does it fall prone?
It doesn't say anything about falling prone.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing
Okay.
there about falling
But
prone
if
otherwise.
what I'm trying to do is, if I pull it near Celeste, maybe she can get a cheap hit on it or something.
Well,
Or if you push it away from her, she gets opportunity attack,
Yeah,
right?
something
Or
like
is
that.
that only when it willingly leaves your?
It's
Is it
only
only when
willingly.
it willingly leaves your? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Also, it resists your
Oh,
shove.
shoot. That's it.
Okay. Then it is the cat's turn, and the cat is going to go ahead and start smashing at Celeste. So it starts
Straight
by
rolls.
swiping at Celeste with its claws. So let me get these rolls ready here.
At disadvantage, right? Because it's poison.
Straight
Yeah.
rolls because I also reckless.
Oh yeah. Okay, thanks. Thanks for pointing that out. So a 12.
That's a
Where's
miss.
Where's the sound coming from?
That's sound.
Oh, it's actually coming from Kotetsu. Your mic's making a weird noise.
I think I know
Like
what. How about now? Is it making the noise again?
It made it just for a bit, but it's doing it again.
I'm literally not moving.
Is your computer fan like really high right now?
Wait, let me bring it closer. This?
Yeah, no, not that. Yeah, I can hear the fan noise, but that's not the noise that I'm hearing. I'm hearing like a rustling sound.
Wait, this?
no,
No?
it's like an
Then I
interference.
don't know.
Like a weird.
Yeah. Can you try checking the connector if it's in properly or something?
Wait, nobody speak because this might get loud. All right, how about now?
Sounds
Can't
good.
hear it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know if it comes up back again. But yeah, so 12 probably doesn't hit. So less.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It claws at you again. A 13. Does that hit?
Barely a miss.
It claws at you again.
Oh my
15.
God.
A hit.
All right. So it drops. Hits you for 13 points of damage.
Half to 6.
And if you thought that was everything,
It also bites.
The AoE attack.
it also bites.
The breath weapon. It's next. 60-foot cone.
It a 16, which
That's
we
a
have
hit.
determined is a hit. And you take Whoa. No. Pressing too many buttons. You take an additional 10 points of damage.
Half to 5.
And the creature then decides to do nothing else. Fred.
I just want to check one thing. Does this change it before or after the modifier is added?
The D20 changes, not the.
It's before the modifier.
So then,
Yeah.
okay. So, if I'm understanding it correctly, then technically, before when it should have, because my modifier for persuasion is 10, the minimum I can get on my persuasion rolls should be 20, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Didn't realize that, so future reference, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. We'll try to
Minimum
remember that.
of 20. Cool. I would like to try and
You're gonna do the Frid special.
You more
I'm
like
just
the
going to talk to it again. Please just eat the food that I've thrown to you. We don't need to fight. We can be friends, allies.
It just growls back at you.
Not even gonna
New
roll.
pet
Okay,
cat.
okay.
New pet cat.
I mean, I'm assuming you're just talking to it as like a free action here, so.
Okay. Then I'm going to tell it to eat the food and leave us alone to persuade it.
I mean, so generally speaking, if if it's already failed, can't really try it again.
Okay. Then I guess I'm just going to cast Vicious Mockery.
All right, you mock it viciously. A wisdom save on it.
Roll an additional 1d4 because you should have gotten the cantrip level up.
Really?
Yep.
Level 5.
Oh. No.
All right.
Not bad.
It takes the damage. It was mocked. How did you mock it?
Stupid cat. Can't realize there's easy food ahead of you.
That's the that's the easiest one to go to. You're
Bad
stupid.
kitty.
Oh, it's
I don't know how it's
true.
particularly vicious mockery, but I guess that's the magical part of it.
You're worse at attacking than Mervin.
All right, is that Frid's turn?
Yeah.
Yep. Celeste.
Alrighty. Twice more, recklessly, with the great axe, swinging, trying to land a hit.
Yep.
Advantage. Boop. Is that max damage? No, that's close.
That is a hit
And second one.
for 28.
Might as well. Same with Great Weapon Master again. 16?
That is a miss.
Fair enough. That would be the end of my turn.
All right. Then Mervin.
I can go.
Can I do an Arcana check on this?
Since we're at the same initiative order, if you want, I can go first, or how do you dupe? What's the call?
Now we keep the turn order
Okay.
as is.
Duke, they're both hits, right? Just to confirm.
I mean,
Okay, what
unless I
is it?
choose to delay my turn now.
Both of Celeste's attacks were hits, right?
No, the first one hit. The second one did
Oh,
not.
only the first.
I want to do an Arcana check on the glowing stuff right now. I want to just like look at it real hard.
Yep.
I want to know. I just want to know like what kind of magic it kind of seems like, because I want to try and deduce if this cat creature thing is weak to anything.
Okay. You don't really, you can't, you don't know what's up with this whole thing,
No.
but what you can very well tell is that it is not that kind of a situation. No, that it is not. What the phenomenon you're seeing is not related to any sort of like magical damage type.
Okay.
So yeah,
Got it. Okay.
you can tell
All right,
that this
then
creature
I'll
is
just
not.
shoot it.
Will you? Will you though? You will shoot towards it.
Well, I'll shoot. I will shoot towards it. 1 and 2.
Hey.
Okay, well this time you actually hit.
Yay!
So add in some crit on that second one. No, wait, it's already there. Yeah. So 23. Ooh. And with that, the creature.
We're gonna adjust the sight on the thing after he missed last time.
Yeah.
And
As you
he's got
as
it now.
your double bolts hit the creature, it gives out a deep growl again, and it seems like it's starting to kind of hurt. But as it kind of looks at Mervyn in anger, more of that like magical stuff that it had on kind of like comes on top of its skin again. Yeah. Anything
Is it
else?
healing? Is it healing itself? Does my Arcana check extend to that?
Your Arcana check does not extend to that,
No.
but it also
Okay.
doesn't seem like it was like getting any better. Certainly.
Okay. All right, then I guess I will tell Todd to move up and whack it.
Okay.
So Todd's gonna move up into his attack.
That is unfortunately a miss.
It just okay.
And that's then
Okay.
Todd's turn.
All right.
And Jazz.
Okay,
Yes.
I am going to cast Fairy Fire onto the cat thing. It is a 20-foot cube. So it has to make a DC 15 Dex save.
So which where are you actually casting it? Because if you cast it just on the cat, it will also hit Celeste and Todd.
Well, I'm gonna set a 20-foot cube like that.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I suppose Maud's Celeste, Maud's what is spiritual weapon technically gets hit. Kind of.
Unless it makes a dex save.
No, I mean objects don't do
Isn't
that.
it already
but,
glowing?
Yeah, it's glowing a little bit more.
Okay, so did the cat make the dex save with disadvantage?
I will make it now. So what's the DC? 15.
15.
And it has disadvantage from the poison.
Yeah.
Poison is only disadvantage on ability checks, not saving throws.
Oh, never mind.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Oh, interesting.
It still fails.
Oh, okay. So now, glowing purple sparks fly up, surround this creature, and every attack against it has advantage. And then I am going to.
It has disadvantage on all the attacks it makes. And
So
we
is it
have
like
advantage
double
on the
advantage?
attacks against
Is
it.
it like, do we have to
Yeah.
roll 3 times?
No, it's that he has disadvantage on attacks against us, but we have advantage on attacks against him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And now I am going to use my bonus action to use my eye for detail skill and attempt to check or uncover clues about the situation. I'm gonna take a close look at this blue stuff.
Yeah.
And would I have advantage against it? Or is this just a straight?
So what are you? I mean, probably not. But what are you exactly trying to do?
So I want to look at the creature and like this blue stuff that's coming out of it, how it looks, if this reminds me of anything, if it has anything to do with the water, if it's like reacting weirdly or whatever.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah. Okay. You well, you can decipher that this the like additional blue stuff that came on top of it seems to be something that kind of just protects it from damage. It's not healing it or anything, but it's simply trying to kind of it acts like kind of a second skin on it. And yeah, you still can't exactly tell what the whole situation is all about, but you can definitely find that out.
Okay, and that is the conclusion of my turn.
All right. Well, then we have Mort.
I
The
am
glowy
going
weapon.
to- Yeah. First, can I cast with the glowing weapon attack? It's an spiritual weapon.
Yep, that's your bonus action.
With advantage.
With advantage. Oh, I have to roll again, right?
Yeah.
Is that a hit? 19? Why did I screw? I don't think we...
So you're rolling with advantage, so roll twice.
The 19 doesn't hit?
I'm not saying whether it hits or not. I'm saying you need to roll twice. Since
Alright.
you're rolling with advantage.
You might roll a crit.
Or not.
The other one.
Yep, so that hits.
Wait, let me just put it up again, just to get a little zoom to it on this.
Yeah, I mean you can just roll the spiritual
Okay,
weapon
that's 6
thing.
damage.
Yeah.
And then I am going to, with my bonus action done, I am going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4 steps here.
Yep.
And then cast, where is it? uh, inflict wounds on it. I can't find this book. At advantage, wasn't it?
Yep.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
So that's 21 damage.
Okay.
And is it still standing?
Yeah, I'll let you know when it dies.
Fuck. Um, do I let it take an attack of opportunity on me? Um, no, I'm gonna stay. No. Yeah, I'm gonna stay and put my life in the
If you
hands
move,
of.
he'll definitely hit you.
And you have
Yeah.
like what, 49 hit points?
Todd.
It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna put my life in the hands of Todd.
Yeah, you're. I mean, Mort is just as sturdy as Celeste, basically, right? Or just Celeste. Celeste has 50 hit points, yeah. And it already
Oh, and
has
he has
disadvantage.
disadvantage. So yeah.
I mean,
Not against Celeste.
Yeah. No.
so that's true, but it's only its first attack. So the poison though lasts only up until, because I don't remember it being used again, unless I'm phasing out and I miss something. The poison generally only lasts up until the end of your next turn.
Oh, yep. End of my turn. So now that I've cast Fairy Fire, that was my second turn. It no longer is poisoned. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Todd is useful again.
So is Mort moving?
No.
Okay. Then it's the cat's turn again, and it is going to go ahead and do something nice. Well, nice. Well, it depends on who you ask.
For itself.
It is going to. Cast a magical darkness that envelops. It envelops. Oh, that's quite. Maybe I'll just leave it transparent. So it envelops Celeste, Todd, and Mort. And that takes out Mort's light spell. And yeah, you are effectively blinded as you cannot see anything.
Does the Fairy Fire still illuminate the cat, though?
So in these cases, the higher level spell wins.
So Fairy Fire was a level 1 spell, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, the cat itself is there, so yeah, that the fairy fire snuffs out as well.
Damn it.
And yeah, while you are in the darkness, you can't see. So effectively, you are blinded, which means that you fail any ability checks that require sight, and attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage when you are attacking. While you are blind. And then the creature is going to starts swiping away. It's gonna do an attack against Celeste, Todd, and Mort. Like 3 separate attacks, not one attack.
Does the
don't worry.
disadvantage mean that Todd cannot use his protect reaction?
I mean, Todd doesn't.
What does it say?
Does Todd need to see?
Yeah.
Todd does have a sense of sight. But 1 second, okay. Sorry, it's okay. Reactions. Here we go.
If it can see
The
that
defender
is
imposes
within-
disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see that is within 5. It can see. Never mind.
Yeah. So Todd cannot see.
Okay.
So, first of all, Celeste gets hit by...
with advantage.
Well, all is
8.
it's all for advantage because of the darkness, right?
But does the
Yep.
cat see in the dark? That's the question.
18.
That's a hit.
Okay. I keep forgetting the bonuses here. No, wait, I looked at the wrong thing. Celeste takes 14 points of damage.
Half to 7.
Then Todd gets hit with a claw coming at 12 against AC.
Okay.
Is that a miss?
Oh. Yeah, I think.
What's Todd's AC? 15?
Why is it so slow? Yeah, it's a miss.
Yeah, okay.
15.
Then against Mort,
Todd's a sturdy boy.
24, I assume, hits.
Yes.
Just a guess. And Mort takes 14 points of damage. And then it's going to go ahead and come out with a bite at Todd, who successfully did not get hurt. So it's going to try to bite Todd's head off. And it comes in at a 23. That's a hit. Todd takes 13 points of damage.
Good that you healed him up earlier.
Okay.
And
Yeah. It's funny, Mervin has less health than his familiar. I use familiar,
then-
but yeah,
Frid.
it's not technically what he is, but
I'm going to pull out my lyre, and I'm going to play some music in an attempt to charm the beast.
Can you see it?
No, I'm playing music, so it should be able to hear the music to be charmed. No.
I mean, what? Okay, so what ability are you using?
My ability to perform.
Just a skill check?
Essentially.
That's not something you are able to do.
Okay. In that case,
You will need to use some actual abilities that your character possesses. You can start playing music, but that's just going to end your turn right there.
I'll cast Healing Word on myself.
All right.
my turn.
Okay. Celeste.
Celeste will first try to somehow make her way randomly out of the darkness. She knows the location of Todd because it hasn't moved. She knows the location of the tiger because it attacked it and it hasn't moved. So she will try in a random direction to move. So that would be for me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, 1d5 for me. Celeste will move going clockwise, with this being the topmost part. We'll move randomly in this direction, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Celeste, follow my voice.
Oh, Mervin, hi.
The cat does not attack.
Okay. So Celeste, seeing that the cat is partially submerged in darkness and partially not, will go over to the part where it's not submerged in, and will once more recklessly attack the large cat.
All right.
Does 21 hit?
Yes.
And second time with advantage, but normal this time. Well, normal, great, not great weapon master, I mean.
Yep, that's the hit as well.
And that would be it on Celeste for Celeste.
Yep. And then Mervin.
Ooh. I can fire at the cat, right? I mean, he's partially in darkness, but that
Yeah, I mean you
doesn't
are.
affect me, right?
Well, yeah, you would be able to kind of see it from where you are.
Should, so maybe like if I scurried a little farther towards Celeste, that would be maybe a better way of doing this. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would, if you were to try to
Yeah, I'm
fire
just
from here,
gonna
it would be
move.
slightly harder. It would have a slight bonus to its defense there.
Okay. What about from the location that I've just scooted over to?
Sure, yeah, that's good enough.
That's fine. Okay. Okay. A little better. Okay, I'm gonna switch it up and use my firebolt. Oh wait, how do I that's right, that's how I did this.
All right. So 25 hits, but it seems like it didn't really have any effect on it. It seemed to have the cat kind of reacted to the fireball in some way, and it seems to kind of just like have like the fireball definitely hit it, and you could see it like hit it, but it seemed to kind of dissipate away on the creature, and its glow kind of went bright a little bit and then away.
Mervin, no. In Mervin's list of spells, he knows that he can do something called absorb elements, and he is now just realizing that he fears that is may of what happened. Or it's just immune to fire. But we'll see on its turn what it does.
Is it then Todd?
So yeah, and then I will. It is Todd. Is how deep is the water?
Well, I mean, if you just like go right here, it'll be just fine. Like it goes deeper as you go further away.
Right. No, I'm gonna shout to Todd. Todd, follow my voice. Todd, come here. And he's gonna come over here, I guess. And then he's gonna, should he repair himself or dodge? I think he's gonna use his second repair for the day. I really don't want Todd to fall down.
Can't take 2 deaths in one day.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. I can't do it. 2d8 plus 3. I gotta fix that so it automatically rolls. Okay. 17.
Double.
Todd is back up to full.
Todd is one sturdy can. Janice.
He is.
I'm gonna presume that I can't see the cat from here, right?
No. Yeah, no. Cannot.
Okay. I cannot. So I have 30 feet of movement. Since Mervyn is up on the wall, I presume I can just move past him.
Yeah, and normally you can also just move past your
Okay.
friends.
Yes, so I'll zoop over here. Then I will again use my bonus action to apply another dose of poison to my arrow.
Yep.
Then I will use I get sneak attack because he is surrounded by allies. I will attempt to shoot.
Does sneak attack... Don't you need to be next to the creature as well in that sense?
Nope.
In that situation.
You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it, that enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yeah, alright, yeah. You are correct.
So does the 19 hit?
19 hits, yes.
Okay. So then it takes 17 damage, and then the poison... again with the sneak attack, whoops. 12 points of poison, but it has a DC 14 con save.
Yeah. Let's see. That's a save, so it takes half damage.
And it does not gain the poisoned condition.
Yeah. So wait, why am I trying to roll for the damage? I was like, what? Alright.
And that movement action bonus, that concludes my turn.
Yeah. By the way, you haven't you haven't attempted to get the combat bonus again.
Yeah, but that only gives me sneak attack, and I thought it would be better to do the poison since it's already...
Oh yeah, because that's a bonus. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
I get if I succeed, I can just use my sneak attack, but I don't get advantage. So as long as I have sneak attack, it doesn't make sense to use it.
Yeah. Yep. Mort.
Just to be clear, if I step out of the circle, I won't be blinded anymore, right?
True. Or at least, I mean, you might be.
Okay, I'm gonna step here anyway. Am I still blinded?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna
But you are
cast
now your socks are now wet.
Oh.
With magical
Okay.
blue water.
Oh. It's not poisoned or anything, right? I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit.
No. Unfortunately, no.
Oh gosh, I heal myself. Or should I hit it again? It's taken 150 points of damage according to my calculator here. That's still surviving. Okay, I'm gonna heal myself. Oh, I can't do that again, right? I can't cast another spell, so I have to hit it
No. Yeah.
with spiritual weapon. There's an 18 hit. Why couldn't the
Yes,
rolls be reversed?
that does hit.
7 damage.
All right.
That is my turn. Yeah.
And then it's cat time. So it's going to come at Mort with a bite. And that would be 18.
18 hits.
Yep. And Mort takes 10 points of damage. And then it swings around and starts clawing at Celeste. And it comes in with a...
I would like Todd to impose disadvantage on the attack as his
Okay.
reaction.
Okay.
So it will be a straight roll because they're reckless.
Yep. So... Yeah, that's a miss. Then it... I'm not even going to say what it was. It was so bad.
Natural one.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. Okay, then it swings at Celeste again.
With advantage this time.
What? What?
What?
What?
Crit.
Double that one?
Yes,
Is it a 1 or a crit?
2 1s.
Oh,
I've seen it happen multiple times.
Ah. It rolled a 5, a 2, a 1, and a 1. Sorry, though,
Todd's-
the first one was actually not part of these attacks, but still these
Todd's
rolls,
just so
these
good
rolls.
at his job.
Todd wasn't even doing anything here. And then
First time he
Moral
did.
support.
then once more it tries to slice at Celeste, angry at Celeste dodging all of these attacks. And we are coming in at 21. Finally.
21 hits.
Finally. Celeste takes 12 points of damage.
Reduced to 6.
Yep.
Alright.
And yep, the cat looks sad. And then it's Frit's turn.
I will take the dodge action and end my turn. Nothing I can
Alright.
really do other than that.
Celeste. I mean, you could move and attack. Or heal. Or something. But yeah,
It's-
Celeste.
yeah.
Alright, the good old 1-2. With the great axe. First with advantage, because I'm recklessing. Because of course I'll be recklessing. It's a 14
Been
hit.
working so far. That's a miss.
Alrighty, so second attack also with Great Weapon Master, Reckless as well.
Yeah,
And
well,
an additional
that's
1d6.
yeah. Yeah. Don't you don't even need it. You don't even need it. You don't even need it. The creature, Celeste, does a great swing at the cat, and and it lets out one final growl, and then it slumps to the ground. But then its body just kind of disappears. It becomes fairy dust. uh, yeah, it despawns, as well as the magical darkness despawns at this point, and the creature, yep, it's gone. Bye.
That was way too close.
Well, that was certainly interesting. Can I go up to where the creature disappeared and see if it left anything behind? Any traces? Any splatters of blue goo or whatever?
Yeah. You can. Well, I mean, you saw it all happen, so yeah. There isn't anything like it. Well, it seemed like it turned into like magical dust, but then that magical dust also disappeared. So there's not exactly any evidence of this thing ever existing.
Are there
Dust
footprints?
The
turned to
police will
dust.
not believe you.
Are there footprints?
Yes, the creature did leave footprints. Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to walk up to the water and like bend down and look at it really closely, but without touching it.
Yep.
See if I see anything unusual, any like small animal skeletons that are like lying in the water or stuff like that.
It's just full of squirrel skeleton. No. No, there's nothing. In fact, I mean, you don't see any aquatic creatures in there, but otherwise, it doesn't seem specifically strange. Mortu is standing in the water, notices that it is very very cold. But on the other hand, Janice can likely inform Mort that that's quite normal for water down here.
Can I
Um,
can I with like my poisoning background and proficiency with poisons attempt like use the herbs in my poisoner's kit and like dip them into it to see if there's like any unusual reaction or something like that?
sure, you can. I mean, there isn't.
Pull out your
It's
CSI kit.
as far as you can tell, it is just water.
Okay.
While all of this
Nevertheless, I'm gonna take one of the empty glass bottles I have and fill it with mystery water.
All right.
Put it in my pack.
Yep.
Is
Your
the water
bottle of mystery water.
like? Can we see through the water?
It's quite clear, yeah. So you can basically see the bottom of the small natural lake here, and but basically there's these points at the bottom which are glowing, and the glow just gets brighter and brighter up until a point, and then it's just a bright glow. You can't really tell what it is, but
I asked the party, should I dive in and check what the glow is about?
Well, from my experience in these lands, going out and touching glowing wildlife typically isn't a good idea. But
I heard about.
While all of this is
I
happening,
shout from my spot on the wall. Todd can't be poisoned. We want to send him in to investigate.
When he
Right.
drowned, like immediately,
He could.
he's
Todd-
literally made of steel.
He is, yeah. He
Todd
could.
would rust.
Yeah.
Slowly.
He's magical. He can't talk. But he can go down there and like collect a sample probably and come back up with it. We want to do that.
Sounds like a
Sure.
good idea. While Todd's doing that, can I investigate like this minecart thing over here?
Yep. So you're sending Todd down to the water to this point? Or
Sorry. Click on it again.
so this point up here or which one?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. That point, yeah.
Can you see through Todd's eyes?
No, it doesn't. I don't believe I can. No.
Yeah.
Todd understands all languages that I speak, but we have not we haven't really decided exactly how smart he is. He can't speak, but I don't know if he could, like, yes or no questions. I don't know. I don't know. We haven't talked about it.
No. I mean, Todd doesn't really like communicate. It's a one-way relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
you
yeah,
can...
so you're telling Todd to go there and grab whatever's down there, right?
Yeah, grab a sample of if it's like a crystal or something.
Yeah.
Or a mushroom or something, grab a sample and come back up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Todd's gonna be doing that. So Janice wanted to check the minecart.
Investigation check?
While all of this is occurring, I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on V and Celeste.
Yeah. So what do you want to investigate about the minecart?
Just
There's
the
a
whole
whole
thing.
set
If
of-
there's anything inside it, how old it looks, if it's been used recently. Can I tell for what type of creature it's made? I mean, I'd presume that a minecart made for dwarves is like has handles lower on it or something like that. Just generally this area around the minecart, in the minecart.
Yeah. So yeah, it is wait, you didn't draw yet. So I'm not gonna tell you.
13.
Yep. So yeah, it is dwarven made. It is empty. It does seem like it's being used fairly recently. And that's about it. It goes on the tracks which go into the tunnel.
Does the slope of the tracks change appreciably? Like, are
Not
there
from
are there chucks under the wheels to stop it from like rolling away into the tunnel?
no. It stays as is.
Okay.
The whole area is quite level. All right. So Todd goes into the water, and Todd comes out of the water without anything. Except being wet. Todd is now leaking water from everywhere.
Huh.
So it would seem that your little mechanical companion wasn't able to complete the order because there was nothing to grab, perhaps?
I mean,
Yeah, that would be my first guess.
I mean, I'd still put the option that I dive in and check what's there on the table. Just saying.
Okay, well, we could tie a rope to your foot, and then you can go check it out. And if you don't come back because you've been incapacitated by glowing liquid or turned into a cat or whatever, we can just pull you back out.
That sounds fair, although please not on my foot. It'll be awkward to swim. Try it on my waist.
Okay.
And every, like, let's say 30 seconds, just tug on the rope, and if I tug back, that means I'm still conscious.
All right.
How long can you hold your breath?
D&D people can hold their breath for like really long.
It actually depends on your constitution modifier. So for me, it's 2 minutes.
That's cool.
2 minutes where you can like fully perform actions. Okay, I'm going to use my 50 feet of hempen rope and tie a knot around Celeste's waist and stand at the shore, rope in hand.
Okay.
This is
so where's Celeste diving off to?
so I'm gonna go here, so I don't put my feet in the water. I don't want to get my feet wet, and yeah, the rope is enough.
Yeah,
And
it goes down a little bit more. But...
And of course, I'm also going to grab something small enough and cast light on it so it illuminates my surroundings while I'm underwater.
Yeah, I mean the glow inside the water is actually illuminating it already enough, so you don't necessarily need that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Would you like to do an athletics roll for your swimming prowess?
Coming right up. Normal roll.
Yep, that's an athletics roll right there. So Celeste swims in quite fast and quite skillfully. The glow kind of just gets brighter and brighter and becomes slightly unbearable, and you end up at the bottom there. And I would want you to make a perception check.
Meanwhile, I'm standing on the surface. Wait, why am I holding the rope?
Perception check. Come right up. Normal.
I have a negative.
I am going to use the time stone because I haven't used it and might as well use it.
First time ever.
Yes, to reroll. Boop. Nope. Was not meant to be.
Oh no. Oh no. So yeah, also for Tillman, so the party received a time stone from the time loop adventure I told you, which basically effectively it allows you to just as a reaction make a reroll of any roll you see
Once per day, or
safely once per day. Yeah.
okay.
Or once per 24 hours to be more specific. But yeah, so Celeste, you try to peer into the glow, the brightest part of the glow, but you can't really like tell what's up. It seems to just be like a really, really bright glow there. You can't see if there's anything in there or anything like that.
Fair enough. And with that, with me being unable to see anything, I will swim back.
Okay. You swim back,
Oh, wait.
and you're alive.
I should have given you my super cool sunglasses.
Shades.
Oops. Yes.
Can I take a look at Celeste? Does she look like she's been poisoned or affected by blue magic or whatever?
Well, you'll have to decide what you want to do. Do you want to do an Arcana or a Medicine check?
Arcana.
Yeah. As far as you can tell, Celeste has not been affected in any way.
Okay. All right. As much as I hate to do this, Marvin, what were those sunglasses you talked about? You had some.
Oh, it's detect magic.
Do you have
Um,
anything which? See, as you've probably already noticed, I am a very perceptive person, but
mhm,
bright lights are
mhm.
sort of my weakness. Do you
Mm.
have anything that could help with that?
Oh, interesting. Let's check my abilities, not my. Sorry. Magical degree. Recorded message. Or non-verbal sense, effect. I could, like, if we had something glass, I suppose I could make smoked glass. I think is how that works, right? So you make, could like, I don't know.
Yep.
The sunglasses are just something that, like I said they were sunglasses because I thought that would be funny. It's the wand of detect magic.
Okay.
So 3 times per day, I can use detect magic. No spell slot, no preparing the spell. Just
Do you have like welding goggles or something?
oh, it doesn't say in my inventory, but if that's a part of Smith's tools, then yeah, I guess I would. If it's conceivably a part of Smith's tools.
No.
Well, I don't want to
no.
get my feet wet
No.
anyways, so I am not going to go in the water. Wait, can I try to like peer through the water from the shoreline to see if I can tell anything?
Yeah, I mean, I think you already tried, didn't you?
I took
Like
a
you
look at
can't.
the water, like
Yeah, yeah,
the close up, but I
yeah. Like,
didn't.
but no, you can't really tell from what you can tell is there's a really bright glow at the bottom of the water.
Okay. Well, seeing as how the weird underwater panther or whatever disappeared under mysterious circumstances. I think it might be coming back eventually. I'm not sure if this is such a good place to stay for a very long time.
Oh, guys, we'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Yes. All right. Real quick, I'm gonna scurry down and come to the edge of the pool and use my super
Sorry, I think
sunglasses
your
to see a
microphone
type
just.
of magic, if any. Oh, sorry.
The internet just cut out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me
Yes.
now?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Okay. Sorry. Yes, I can hear you. I wasn't clear. Okay, so I'm gonna use my super cool sunglasses from this point, and see what kind of magic, if any, the glowing light is.
Yep. So you cast detect magic, and you indeed detect magic all around. You detect magic in the air. But yes, this seems to be some sort of font of magic, pure magic right here. So it not related to anything in particular.
Oh, interesting. And if I look at the bottled water that Janice has, is it retains its properties outside the pool?
No, it's just
Or
water.
no, it's just water once you take it out of the
as
pool.
far as you can tell.
Okay.
Like the water
Alright.
itself doesn't look to you to be magical.
Got it. Okay.
Can I
would.
walk? Oh, never mind.
I relay that information.
HJ, what is it?
Can I use my breath weapon attack to target the middle point here, like the center of where it's coming from?
Sure. Do you want Mort to move out of the water first?
Who's in the water?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Mort was in the water.
Electrocute Mort.
Yeah, Mort's feet are still getting wet in the magic.
Well,
After
I mean,
hearing electric
maybe.
slowly walk.
That's for Mort to decide.
Yeah, but sure, you can breath attack.
Okay.
You haven't used that yet.
There. I mean, that's what it says. It's not, to my knowledge, a creature, so I don't know what happens if anything.
Yep. Basically, nothing happened. You breathe some lightning into the water, and I mean, I guess the water electrifies. I don't know. I think because it's magical lightning, it probably doesn't quite work right like that. But yeah, nothing happened.
No dead fish like come up to the surface or anything.
No. Again, you can't really see any fish in there or anything.
I'd like to walk over here and take a look down like this direction, see if there's anything I can spot on the walls or any weird growths or whatever.
Yep.
Just look at the whole cave from a different angle.
Well, give me a survival check.
Survival.
Yeah, just for
I'm sorry, what are
general
we trying to
survival.
do here again?
What?
So with 15 you
We're inspecting the natural properties of the cave, I think.
Yeah. You
Janice's.
it doesn't seem like the cave itself is special in any way. It seems like it's a very normal seeming underdark cave. It doesn't have much in terms of like plants or anything growing in there, but otherwise it's some stone.
Okay. And
Stone and
now
a pool.
that I'm near these other two exits, can I take a look investigate those two, see if they look natural or man-made or whatever?
Yeah, you determined that the one on the right here, which is collapsed, that's what the stones are. It seems like it may have had some sort of construction on it, but the whole tunnel is collapsed, and as far as you can tell, seems impassable. While the other one seems like a fairly natural tunnel. You don't see immediately any sort of construction on it.
Okay. How big is the minecart again? Like, could everybody fit in it?
Are you gonna go?
I was gonna ask that. Yeah.
I mean, it's there. The rails are
Yeah.
there.
I'd say theoretically you could, but it's so it's on a level surface, so you would have to push or pull the cart to move it anywhere. Are you gonna make
I
Todd
would
push
like
the cart?
to. That is exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna modify Todd so that his tracks like
Yeah,
fit on the cart tracks. Like maybe take the
yeah.
back two wheels off the cart and make that Todd's wheels.
I mean,
So
well,
you could like you theoretically you could all fit in the cart, but it would not be very pleasant.
okay.
So it's not quite that big.
Well, considering that this cart looks relatively recently used, and I think going somewhere else, somewhere with civilization, presumably, is a step up from being lost. I think using this cart would be the best course of action. I mean, I could sit inside of it, and you could push me. Um,
Or we could just follow the tracks on foot.
well, of course we could, but I mean, it would be nice to rest my feet.
We could just take a short rest here and then walk on foot. Then.
I don't know. I'm still worried about.
I want to all sit in the cart and have Todd push us. That's what I want to do.
Maybe can you cut the panels off of the front and back and like fold them down so the surface area
Oh,
of the cart increases? Or
that's a good idea.
or look here, there's planks of wood that are just ready to be built into something right underneath the cart. I mean, a little bit of rail doesn't.
Oh, I see. Dismantle part of the track.
Yeah.
So to use the wood.
I'm gonna remind you that these kinds of things will take time.
Or we could all just take turns riding the cart if that's what you guys want.
I will forego my short rest and do this instead if everyone else rolls hit die, and then I'll spend my short rest doing this. Or not.
I could help.
Obviously up to Dupe. I was just offering that as a trade-off.
I mean, it's not up to me. It's up to you what you want to do.
I don't know, how long would it take to modify the cart so that we can all fit into it without being super uncomfortable?
Well,
I also have to modify Todd's wheels.
yeah, the whole operation would take you like a few hours. And as a reminder, it is kind of like evening, so you're getting a little sleepy.
Okay, can I just sneak and take a peek into like the first 30 feet? I go like 30 feet along the track, and I mean, look like my full range of vision, 120 feet more. See what I can.
So you can't see much because the tunnel actually just turns quite a lot, but you can do a perception check.
25.
All right. You can hear some. You can hear like a clinging sound. Clink.
Wait, can I put my ear against the rail to see if I can hear train activity or cart activity further down?
You don't hear any trains around there. No, but if you, I mean, I guess that would also amplify the. Yeah, it would also amplify the like this. It sounds. Well, it sounds the same as if you were like, I don't know, hitting two forks together. You know, that kind of sound, just a like clink sound. It's very regular sounding.
Does it sound like
someone-
someone's mining?
Is someone singing hi ho?
No one's singing, but yeah, it could be someone mining.
And how far away does it sound? Like, do I get the impression that it's right around the corner, or is it more echoey and like far off?
It's like it's not right around the corner, but it's. I mean, it's far enough that you're like just hearing it from here, but it's not far away. So
I mean, if
it
we
would
can
take.
hear it, it can't be more than like an hour walk.
Yeah,
Well, I
no,
have-
no, it's not. It's definitely not like.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Well, I
it's
have-
like 2 minutes of walk.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But I have like really good perceptions.
That too.
On the map, it looks like the thing gets wider a bit up here. Is that really like that? Is there like a little cave behind there?
No. No.
Well, if you guys want to take a break, we could
The map
all.
doesn't extend that far.
Oh, huh. The world just shifted a bit. Now everyone's feet are wet. I mean, we could all hide in this tunnel and take a short break and barricade the entrance with the cart.
I mean, why not just go on and take a rest a bit further?
Well, I'm hearing some noises down this tunnel, and this cart looks recently used. I mean, if we want to meet whoever's digging at the stone or beating together two metal tuning forks or whatever they're doing, we can do that right now.
I mean,
Yeah,
why
but what if we
wouldn't you
just
want to-
What if we
Go ahead.
just killed their pet cat?
Exactly. What if they were harvesting the cat for blue liquid and filling the minecart with it and whatever? I don't know.
What if it was the opposite? What if the cat was stopping them from getting whatever it was here? What
Or
I'm
what
trying
if
to
they
say
put-
is that there's no point in arguing.
What if they put
I'm-
food in the cart and delivered it to the cat by like pushing the cart? Like it's like this is like the cat's.
I guess we won't know unless we find out, and all the speculation isn't going to
Whatever
get us
Mort said.
anywhere. So we should either take a rest or we shouldn't take a rest.
And besides, I think we're in desperate need of some assistance with our lost state.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have rations for days.
Food, by the way, reminds me. Did Frid? Did you go and pick up your food?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, you specifically also said that you took the 10 rations from the corpse of
2 rations.
2.
Yeah.
Oh.
2.
I vote we go meet that miner.
Short rest beforehand or no?
No.
No.
Well, then I advise, contrary to this last encounter, which was something of a surprise for me and probably all of you too, I could sneak ahead a bit, scout it out without being seen, so that we can talk about the situation instead of just bursting in on whoever is there or whatever is there.
Okay.
Sneaking.
Up to
That was
you.
Lazaldin's specialty.
All right. So we're gonna go single file along the rail track.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you walk just a little bit. It's not an hour. It's a few minutes, and you start hearing the clinking sound, and you also start hearing some mumbling, and you eventually come up to much well lit little mine place where you see a bunch of dwarves not the deep kind, but the more surfacey kind dwarves, mining away and muttering away, and we will find out more about the dwarves next time.
Whee. Yay!
All right.
So there we go. Thank you everyone for joining in on today's session. We got some good stuff done, and we met a new friend. So we will continue on from here, and next time as you try to figure your way out of the Underdark.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye,
So,
everyone.
that's
See
it.
you guys.
Thanks everyone for joining in, and bye.
Yep. Have a good week.
Bye bye. All right. So that's it. Thank you everyone for watching today's session on D&D as well. I'm still a little. I need to look back on this episode and see about the audio situation. But yeah, thanks for joining in, and let's see where we'll go and raid. So to next week's schedule is posted on Discord and Twitter, so you can go check that out. And also, what was that? And yeah, so we will be playing some more Warcraft 3 tomorrow. Tuesday is going to be Into the Pit, the new game, probably. And then Wednesday is going to be more Warcraft 3. So we'll probably finish the first campaign on Wednesday. Thursday, Disciples Liberation, so another new game. Friday is going to be Link to the Past, some more of that. Saturday, we're returning to Mario Kart. We're playing some Mario Kart 8. And finally, Sunday, we'll continue on with D&D from that. But let's go raid Goosewine. Goose is playing the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, which I'm interested in seeing in action. I actually haven't seen. Oh wait, I did the whole wrong thing. We need the raid message. I don't know why I can't stream today. So let's go over there. Let's watch some Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.